Greetings everyone, this is your girl Zangoma, aka the Dope Healer Dealing Hope, and this is your full moon in Cancer reading for 2023. Like always, we are going to invite my guides, and we're obviously going to let the divine guide our reading. So let's light our candles. This full moon is actually so potent, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. The highs and the lows, I'm loving it all. I'm loving it all. So just to give a breakdown, because I realized people are watching this with varying levels of insight into astrology and everything. So essentially, the moon governs our emotional body as human beings, symbolically speaking. But it's actually very interesting because scientifically the moon also controls the tides of the ocean, which also in turn has a direct effect on how everything else in nature works, right? So in essence, the moon is how a lot of the ebb and flows of our emotions go, right? And ladies, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. We have a 28-day cycle. That isn't for, like, there's no coincidence about that. You know, every 28 days we have a new cycle, just like the moon completes a whole cycle around the earth. We go from a new moon all the way until a full moon, and from a full moon until the darkest period of time where it's a new moon. So currently it's a new moon, which means the sun and the moon are directly opposite each other. So they're in polar opposite signs, quite literally. So we are in Capricorn season, so the sun is in Capricorn season, but the moon sign phase currently is in Cancer, which is 100 literally polar opposite of Capricorn. And you'll see that as we continue with the moon phases each month, right? Because I'm gonna get you guys clued up whether you want to or not. I'm joking, obviously, whether you want to, because you're watching these. So the full moon in Cancer is actually a very beautiful energy, because the moon, like all planets, have different ruling signs. The moon is ruled by the archetype of Cancer, and Cancer is the nurturing side of us all. Everyone has divine feminine, divine masculine energy, regardless of gender or whatever. Everybody has these energies. So being in tune with the feminine, divine feminine energy is actually the archetype of Cancer. Being nurturing, being receptive, being intuitive, because we all have these capabilities. Just being aware of it, different levels of awareness of these. So in light of this new full moon, I'm going to start with our moon oracle messages. So currently we're here. Can you see how this is all a phase? And like life, everything is cyclical, and we need to recognize the patterns, and I'm going to be here to help us do that, alongside the guidance of spirit. Okay, thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. Please guide us into breathing for full moon in Cancer. Full moon in Cancer, messages for our highest good. A lot of cards are coming out, but I'm just like, okay. Messages for our highest good, pertaining to our material abundance. And our soul growth. Okay, I'm just going to trust the two that came out because Spirit obviously wants us to look at that. So, it's very interesting. Okay, what do we have at the bottom? Okay, we've got... Okay, I'm going to have to work against this lighting situation here. Okay, it says... Okay, at the bottom of the deck here, it says, full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. Right, so that could obviously have a lot of connotations. You know, the full moon in Cancer carries a certain level of vulnerability and a certain level of acceptance of oneself and others, because compassion allows one to be able to really connect with others in a way that's meaningful and constructive. All right. And Cancer is also an archetype. It's a cardinal sign. So cardinal energy is also very industrious in that it can initiate things, you know. It's very resourceful. And moving into 2024, trust me, and not just 2024, but literally and beyond, we are going to need to learn how to be more resourceful with who and what it is that we are and what it is that we do. Okay, so very interestingly enough, the energy that came out here is the gibbous moon, saying you are very close to achieving your goal. So the gibbous moon is in any case a this is what happens before the moon becomes a full moon. So like literally 3 days ago it was a gibbous moon. So full moons are also about completion, in a way also endings, because if it's a cycle is completing, some things might need to be let go, some things might need to be accepted, celebrated. All of these things are a culmination of the energy of the cycle that was initiated in the new moon, which is very interesting because the cycles are actually working kind of backwards, astrologically speaking, but it all kind of syncs up in any case, because we're only going to get the new moon in Capricorn later on in 2024. So meaning that we are actually wrapping up the 2023 year with a full moon, meaning we are reflecting on what was, we are celebrating on what is, what was, and looking forward to the new cycle. So we are going to start the new year with a new moon also, meaning that what was is still playing into what is, because we only have the present moment and everything is informed by now. Okay, so very interesting. So as Spirit is guiding us here, you're very close to achieving your dreams and you're good enough. Full moon in Virgo, very supportive energy right now. Have faith have faith in your dreams, because Capricorn season, like Cancer, they're on the same polarity. They actually are, in essence, there's similar archetypes. They just go about things or achieving things in different ways. You know, Cancer recognizes the importance of being resourceful, you know, really being in tune with one's higher self, and also with one's dreams, and doing what it is that you're really passionate and what you really love. And Capricorn is basically the everyday doing, doing, where Cancer is the why. Cancer is your why. It's basically why you're doing. Okay? So in essence, I'm feeling for a lot of signs that is really much the gist of everything, is basically coming into a place where you are going to be using your, or getting more clear on your why, so your actions can be reflective of that. Okay, so I'm going to actually do something different now, and actually just get 3 cards for each sign. So you can either choose to read this for your rising sign, your sun sign, or your moon sign, or everything. Okay, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I always emphasize this. Don't try to make things fit. Okay, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Right, that being said, Aries, you are up. Messages for the Aries collective. Messages for Aries collective, for their highest good, for their soul growth, material abundance. Okay, Aries got a lot of Aries literally got the full moon in Cancer, which is where we are. So it says your personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, Aries. Whew. Even the way the cards fell out, Aries, I asked for 3 cards. Spirit was like, nope. Okay. All right. Okay. So I feel this might be quite a challenging time for Aries, the Aries collective at the moment. But I just want to reinforce not the idea, but to reinforce the fact that things are going to get better. You know, it's just needing to also learn how to reflect on the past in a way that is compassionate of oneself and others. You know, oftentimes we tend, well, not even oftentimes, we look at the world through our own lens, through our own traumas, you know, through our own way of being. And most of the time that can either clash, or it can really be complementary with the energies around us, and sometimes not, or sometimes it's just quite indifferent, you know. But I think for Aries, because this full moon is actually, astrologically speaking, it actually does make sense why it would be quite a challenging period for you, just based on the mathematical alignment of everything. And I'm trying to invite you to realize that, excuse me, this full moon is essentially about letting go of past narratives and looking at narratives that are destructive, and not letting your past hold you back, and to really hone in on where it is you want to go, because the answers you need are coming, but you're going to need to really let go of past destructive narratives of self and others, especially of self, I'm feeling. And if you're looking for love, Aries, it's in the cards. It's in the cards. It's in the cards. Okay. It's in the cards. So for my dearest Taurus, Taurus rising, Taurus sun, Taurus moon. Yo. It's funny, you literally got 2 cards here. It says, take time to breathe out. because it's time to take action. It's time to move. It's time to move, my dear Earth sign. Also, similar overlapping messages. So you might have Aries energy, or but take it how it resonates. The full moon in Gemini here also encourages that in this, allowing yourself to really just breathe, take time for yourself, you are allowing that receptivity to grow your intuition so you can know what steps to take. Because when it's time to take the action, it's time to go. Okay, it's time to go, and you need to be very clear, laser focused on what it is and how it is you're going to move. For me, overall, Taurus, the energy that I'm seeing here is really quite self-explanatory. You know what you need to do. The answers always and have always been inside. Okay. For Gemini, Gemini rising, Gemini sun, Gemini moon. Messages for the full moon in Cancer pertaining to their highest good, soul growth, material abundance. Oh, Gemini. You're needing to release something, my dearests. It is a full moon. It is a time of heightened emotions. Okay. You also pretty much got the actual full moon in Cancer. So this is a very important time for you right now. Okay. At the bottom of the deck here, it says, what do you need to release? I don't know if you can see it. Because there might be something that you know isn't working. You might need to apologize. You might need to reach out for help. You might need to release a sense of control. My dearest Gemini, I'm getting that very heavily. Like Aries, if you're looking for love, it's also in the cards, but it's needing you to relinquish a sense of control, and to really understand that the ego only serves a few purposes, and that's to maintain a sense of identity. And if that sense of identity is challenged, who then are you? Can you still stand strong in who it is that you thought you are, or who it is you think you are? My dearest Gemini, the need to release is very important, and I encourage you with this full moon to even do something simple as meditation, salt baths, and really let go of things that are no longer serving you, belief systems. I'm getting that very heavily. Whew. Okay. For my Cancer sun, Cancer rising, Cancer moon, this is a very important time for you guys. Like, very important. Messages for your highest good, soul growth, ascension, material abundance. Sure. Only one card for you guys. And that's time to release negativity. You might have Scorpio in your chart. You might be dealing with Scorpio, like scorpionic like energy, heaviness, darkness, fears, shadows. It's time to release that, because only once we do that do we allow the space for the positivity, the light, the abundance to really trickle in. Because believing in the impossible, the seemingly I am possible, believing that you are possible, is also the first step to be able to manifest your dreams. It's a very clear-cut message, Cancer, and I hope you take that, because you know what is not working. Release it. For Leo Sun, Leo Rising, Leo Moon, messages for your highest good, material abundance, soul growth, ascension. Stop stressing, my dear Leos. Your family is safe. You can literally go out and venture and bring your dreams into fruition. Just hold your vision. Do not give up. Because luck is on your side. The time of December 12th, December 11th, December 13th, 14th of this year might be very important to go reflect on, especially right now, because there might be events that happen then that are quite literally affecting the way the way that you're perceiving your safety, your pretty much everything, and in your ability to really hone in on what it is that you're trying to manifest. Perhaps maybe if you've had a lot of responsibility, or if you really felt threatened and that was not conducive for allowing any more energy to bring your dreams into manifestation, because it's just like, yo, I really need to make sure I'm good, my family's good. I just want to let you know that spirit is definitely on your side. And for Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, Virgo Moon, messages for your highest good pertaining to the full moon and Cancer, messages for your material abundance, spiritual growth, soul ascension. Hey, Virgo. Virgo, your energy is coming in very heavy. You're good enough, okay? You and your loved ones are safe. So I feel like, just like Leo, you're needing to maybe also relinquish the idea that, okay, maybe you have a lot of responsibility. Maybe you felt threatened in some way. Maybe you just felt unworthy of going after your dreams. Or maybe the idea of the family or yourself not being stable. I don't know, I'm getting that, but stable. You are good enough and worthy to create your dreams. For Libra Sun, Libra Rising, Libra Moon, messages for your highest good. Whew. All the energies are bleeding into each other. You're also good enough, Libra, okay? I don't know which sign just got this card, but I think it was Taurus, which I'm not sure, but allowing yourself to breathe, allowing yourself to rest is going to allow you to do this, because you have to. You have to. You have to use this full moon to really allow your intuition to speak and to guide you, because it is time to move, my dearest Libra. It is time to move, and to be able to move in a clear way, you need to be in alignment. For Scorpio, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, Scorpio Moon, messages for the full moon, for your material abundance, soul growth, Scorpio. Scorpio, what's going on? Take that. Okay. You're also overworked, my dearest Scorpio. You need to relax. Quite literally, even trying to, like, as I'm shuffling, I'm transmuting the energy, and the energy was coming in real heavy. You're also needing to release perhaps negativity. Things are no longer working. Belief systems, because you are being asked to honestly balance spirituality and practicality so that you can actually bring your dreams into manifestation in a way that's not going to burn you out. Okay, look at the bigger picture. Maybe you're too, what's that saying, you're not seeing the forest, you're seeing the forest for the trees, not seeing the forest for the trees or something. So basically you're just focusing too much on the little details that it's clouding your perception of what's actually greater, so that you can actually bring that into manifestation. Needing to look at the bigger picture will help you get grounded and not get so lost in the minutia of the things that you're trying to manifest and the things that are really stressing you out. Okay, maybe you also might need to release control and bring yourself into balance. Your health is important, Scorpio. Everyone. Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. Messages for your highest good. Soul growth, ascension, material abundance. You're also needing to really realize you're good. Okay? You're good. You're also needing to rest. It's okay. You don't have to be everything to everyone all the time. Take this time to really nurture yourself. Nurture yourself so that you can honestly move with more flow, the kind of flow that you are known for, the kind of flow that is in tune with the divine, with the universe. Don't be weighed down by so many responsibilities, especially things that are not really yours to carry. You're allowed. You're allowed to nurture yourself the way you nurture others. Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. Messages for your highest good. Material abundance, soul growth. You're also being asked to balance spirituality and practicality, in that there are physical steps to take, but you're also needing to bring your spiritual self to every situation so that you can really make the right moves and not just any moves for the sake of moving. Okay? You're an earth sign. Yes, I know you're always wanting to be productive, but that productivity needs to be fed with a certain level of clarity, and that only comes with balancing out your spirituality. And you can only get those answers. These answers are coming, but they need you to be quiet. They need you to be in tune and in alignment with yourself, your higher self. For Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay? These past versions, past hurts, past belief systems, let them go. Because you need to make space. You can't bring in the good if you are holding on to all these things. Aquarius. Pisces sun, Pisces rising, Pisces moon. Messages for your highest good, material abundance. You quite are literally also being highly affected by this. I think all the water signs got this, and some other signs. It's just, yeah, that's how the elements work. You will get similar energies. But my dearest Pisces, yeah, okay. It won't be for nothing. It wasn't for nothing. But you're needing to really continue believing and hoping and trusting that the best is yet to come, because it is. Forget everything else. Forget the negativity. Forget everything that isn't working. And focus on gratitude, most importantly, and focus on what you can do. Oh, there was an extra card that fell out. Okay? Trust the flow of life. Trust the flow of life. But you're also needing to, I think every sign almost have got this. You need to take the time out for yourself so you can really understand, really and truly, why it is that you're doing, so that you can understand what it is that you're doing. Breathe. It's the end of the year. It's been a long year. It's time to really hone in on what it is that you want, what it is that you would like to bring.